How to become an audio engineer, brought to you by jobsearchchannel.com.
What's going on today, you guys? So today we're going to be talking about the question of how to study sound engineering. I've been learning about sound engineering for about 10 years now, though I'm still learning every single day. It's one of those endeavors that once you hop into it, you will continue to learn for the rest of your life, believe me. I got started because music has really always just been a huge passion of mine. Even though sound engineering wasn't the biggest passion right off the bat, my love for music, my love for playing music eventually evolved into it over the years. I got started off as a singer and guitarist. I was playing in bands right out of high school, did a couple tours around the country, and as I started to do some more internships at a few studios out here in LA, as well as just, seeing my friends get into the sound engineering world, I really wanted to roll the dice and see if I could do it because it looked really interesting and it looked exciting to me. You might want to know the answer to the question of how to study sound engineering because you love the idea of working on the engineering side of the music industry, though you're not really sure where to start at this point. In my experience, there are definitely a few places that you can start. For one, there are a handful of specialty audio colleges out there. Those include, Berkeley Music, which is in Boston. You had some really big time players that went there. SAE Institute. There are a few SAE institutes around the country, as well as Musicians Institute. There are definitely more, but those are just a few of the top ones I could think of off my head. I went to USC and I studied there. I felt that, it wasn't necessarily a music the school wasn't specialized in music, although there were great programs there and I learned a ton. So, even if you end up finding a college that's close to you that has a really, really great audio engineering program for whatever reason, go for it. Go there and see if you can take some classes. If you can't afford it, apply for grants, apply for scholarships, but get in and learn with some really great professors in a hands-on environment because that's one of the best ways to study. It's much better than studying at home alone. Now, of course, we have the advent of the internet and, you can also learn pretty much anything online these days. And when it comes to sound engineering, that's pretty much no different, You can learn sound engineering on YouTube. There's Lynda courses online. Mixed with the Masters is a wonderful, wonderful program with tons of top sound engineers and mix engineers that kind of teach you through video courses that are online. So there are definitely tons of resources on there. I would say it's a really, really good way to, if you are taking courses or you are interning somewhere, it's a wonderful way to sort of catch up and keep yourself sort of in the now with a lot of the different mixing and engineering techniques that are going on. And I think that's really, really important, of course, to stay updated because the music industry, music technology is moving so fast. And, the last thing that you want is to be left behind when, someone starts talking about techniques like, side chaining and EDM and you have no idea what they're talking about. You will get left behind. So make sure that you're, very, very up to date on everything, and studying online is wonderful for that. Lastly, of course, you can just go to maybe a local venue, local theater, and study what the professionals are doing there. See if you can shadow them. Don't be afraid to ask. You might get a few no's, but just promise that you won't get in the way and sit back and watch what they do. Watch how they work because that's one of the best ways to learn, in my opinion. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for how to study sound engineering. If you guys have any other questions, please be sure to check the description and get in touch with us. All right, take it easy.